There we go. Okay, now we're all set. So, we finished up with Space Marine 1 a lot earlier than I expected to. A lot earlier. Now we can jump into here. And now, we can jump in and see if I can leave. Because I don't want Jay in my party. I want to go and get, who's missing? I need to go back and grab Pascal. So I guess. Because Jay's really not going to do much for us. Yep, we're kind of stuck in. Probably because I progressed all this a little too much, too quickly. So, oh well. I guess I'm just gonna be stuck with Jay. Let's go ahead and get her some equipment real quick. Sure, we'll give her that.
You jest, surely.
Just looking for items real quick to give them a throw on her. Uh-oh. Yeah, Gent accounts for 3 anyways? Yeah, that's true. She doesn't do melee attacks, so... Oh, sure, we'll give her that. Boots. Sure, we'll go with that. Alright, we'll go with that for now. Okay, let's do this. We're here for the criminal members of the Heretic Vladimir gang. Lay down your arms and face righteous justice. Okay. Here we go. Incendia, Corda flame rages in Corda's furious gaze as she surveys the bar. Her figure seems to exude a ruthless radiance, cruel like the scorching sun of a desert world. Oh. Rebels and heretics, I, Rogue Trader Insignia Corda, Master of Footfall and Defender of Justice, am ordering you to lay down your arms. Harsh justice awaits those who surrender. An ignoble death awaits the rest. Insignia Corda, I, Ladaim the Vecamo, am ordering you to get off my turf before I blow your brains out and throw your corpse for a loop. Ooh, repent, Insignia. You have strayed from the path of righteousness and turned into a monster. Insignia raises an eyebrow and asks in a concerned voice, has horror driven you out of your mind? Ooh. Your verdict. Okay, so I have seen your thirst for blood. You revel under the okay, so both of them are pretty much doable. I've seen your thirst for blood. You revel under the sentencing and the executing. Are you going to dispute that? Am I lying? Your verdicts bear no relation to the codified justice of the Imperium. Your justice is arbitrary, and you are creating your own law. In essence, your own Imperium. That is heresy. Ooh, you know what? I like that one. We're gonna go. Boop. For a rogue trader, the ultimate crime is to reject the Emperor's protection and make their reign absolute, becoming a brazen rival of God and blasphemous tyrannical Heresarch. Oh. I guess I gotta do both of them. You are not lying. I do enjoy it. Insignia lowers her head and the shadows in the room seem to darken. The radiance fades from her eyes. Enough. I repent. I yearned to serve the Emperor, but exacting vengeance upon his foes was so delicious that I abandoned my duty for the sake of my own gratification. I made Footfall my house of pleasures. I was harsh judged, not because it was what he wanted, but because it was what I wanted. I executed those his law forbade to execute. Putting oneself above the Emperor is the most terrible act a rogue traitor can commit. I have lapsed into heresy, and I must be condemned. Off to sleep, have fun. Will do, Lady Butterfly. Thank you for hanging out. As long as you have. Hope you enjoyed. Get some sleep. And hope to see you again sometime. Judge me, Zircon. I have strayed, committed myself to his mercy and his harshness. State. Hope to see you. Hope so too. See ya. Have a go one, Lady Butterfly. State your crimes. Arrogance was born in my heart, and it trampled over my sense of duty. I forgot the Emperor's commandments, which are as strict as they are merciful, and became a bringer of death and death only. I was not serving the Imperium of humanity. I was building a pitiful parody of his creation. What do you have to say in your defense? I only dreamt of being a worthy servant of the Emperor, of doing his will, of punishing his enemies, of turning his corrupt and decrepit system into a place that is worthy of his light and does not diminish his greatness. Ooh, be your own judge is a fire response, to be honest. Aren't I able to get like hold on. Go ahead and spoil this for me. Aren't I able to actually get her as a companion? I guess I need to look at this, because if I can, I want to try to, but if I can't, then, oh well. I haven't played, oh, you haven't played Rogue Trader? Okay. Huh. Anyways, okay, she is. I googled it. I don't know how to get her. Okay. Hold on. Huh, okay. I misclicked on that. I was supposed to tell her to get off football. Whoops. Whoops. I deserve no quarter, but I accept my punishment, and I shall go into exile to serve my penance. Farewell. Emperor, have mercy on me. I had doubts before, but now I see they were unwarranted. Of all defenders of the Expanse, only she was worthy of being his shield. Her repentance is but further proof of it. I was a fool to not believe in her. Is this how the cleansing of Footfall ends? No. Insidia may not have been the holiest and purest of the Emperor's souls, but who will be left here when she is gone? Him? Her? You? Are you going to protect the law and the faith? Emperor's faithful, our protector was caught in a web of conspiracy. She was lied to. Therefore, let us avenge her and carry on her cause. What the heck's going on? When thou hast stepped into the nest of corruption, destroy those that dwell therein, smite and torment them like his wrathful instrument. What? Wait, dude. What? Oh. Wait, hold on a second. Oh, no.
Arashnot Doro.
But I convinced him to help us. Hold on. Oh, son of a... Y'all, I think my game bugged. I'm most certain my game bugged. One second, y'all.
Do you require an audience?
Okay, so that's that's awkward.
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
To the dead!
All right. So this was awkward. This is definitely awkward. I could have swore I... Oh, well, whatever. Well, whatever, I guess. I'll just have to do this myself then.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Oh, I probably should have actually brought it in, like, there. Well, you know what, that's, like, I guess. Well, they are about to... They're about to, like, sort of biff it.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
I forgot to do front line stuff. Whoops.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Here we go. Let's get to it. Die! 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 Let's get to it.
Okay. Oh, oh, the guy already died. Okay. $104? Well, okay.
Swift and silent. I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
Okay, how many exploits do you have? You have one. Okay. So we'll do that.
If it serves
this.
your cause.
And then what is this? Oh, that. Okay. Yeah. We'll go ahead and pop this. Yeah, we'll go and pop this.
I hear you moving. No more. I understand your intent. Weather the storm!
Now, whoa!
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
All right, now our allies.
I'm here, maggot. Scared yet?
This is the most broken this game has been for me so far. Oh, wait, no, there was that one.
Leave a scar.
Accept your lot.
Faith without deed, each strike is a prayer.
Nice. And there's just those two guys left. Oh, sweet.
As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. Guided by faith.
Oh. Oh, because he's like behind cover.
This is blood. As the Emperor commands, I act. I refuse. Doubt is for the weak. Eradicated. None can escape the Emperor's judgment. I'll do it. This is why I was chosen. In thy light I stand, and thy light
Yep.
I crave. As the Emperor
Argenta's
commands,
nuts.
eradicated.
What a mess. Thank you for helping me deal with it, your lordship. Your help has been invaluable, but the Callus Malika mission will nonetheless try to approximate and match its value in the most generous of terms. What are you meaning to do next? I'll regain my grip on the station, I'll free the prisoners, and give the merchants back their impounded cargo. I'll replace the lowlifes I will replace the lowlifes her leadership put in charge with my own lowlifes. I'll take care of those of the station's sectors that are slowly dying in isolation, and of course, I'll send an envoy to the Lord Inquisitor to bring him the news and inform him of my willingness to cooperate. You realize the way football is governed must change. I understand a time of war requires football's public liberties to be curbed temporarily. This station will cause you no trouble and will provide any help that's required. I'll communicate that to those partners of mine who've been lucky enough to survive Lady Quarter's rule. Wow. And congratulations, Your Lordship, you have one less rival in Expanse. Now that we've dealt with pressing issues, do you have any other instructions regarding the station's governance going forward? After all, Footfall is now under your exclusive personal protection. Oh, all right. Footfall is exhausted and wounded by Corda's cruelty. I will have shelters set up where those in need and in pain can find a roof over their heads, sustenance, and medical aid. The entire gathering glorifies your name with a joyful chant. In their eyes, you see hope with a dash of mistrust. The station's inhabitants are not used to such a magnanimity. However, something in your voice gives them hope that you are not putting on a show, and that perhaps this is the beginning of a new and less grim period in the station's history. What are you? Auto striking power sword. Wow. Daredevil pistol. And a diviner's staff. Divination. Okay. How are you enjoying your liberated footfall? To the fullest, sir. I'm sure things will improve soon. That is to say, until some new disaster strikes and makes life sink again. We should make an announcement. Hey, bums, layabouts, and crooks, shut your traps. His lordship, Ergon von Valancius, has graciously honored us with his presence today, is about to speak. Yeah, Footfall's fate has been decided, but it cost many their lives. Let us honor their memory. Silence follows over the room. The patron's expressions are solemn, respectful, and mournful. After an appropriate pause, Voidsman says in a deep, resounding voice, "A safe journey to the fallen and a long life to House von Valancius." I lost valuable suppliers of equipment into the conflict between Tokara and Corda. If you're looking for the relics of the St. Drusian's missions, talk to the chaplain. After the Reverend's death, he became the Drusian leader of sorts here on Footfall. The reliquary will surely be safe under his watch. The man is as hard as steel. Give me something hard. No alcohol. Yep, that's unfortunate. It's so Jilver. Right. But I can finally get out of this place. Jeez.
I always keep my options open.
Huh. Anyways, let's see if that progresses this part of the story. Ernst, hello! How are you today? How am I doing? I'm doing great. Welcome back, friendo. How are you?
Is there money to be made?
Grace and strength of will. It is sad that such gifts have fallen to one whose soul will never be illuminated by the light of terror.
Limited, petty creatures often wrongly pity others who are, in fact, superior to them. I do not know if I should find it fascinating or repulsive.
Damn. Well, I guess we just leave. Fine, you guess? Oh, wrong. Or was there something else that something else at the Martyr's Endurance? How's it going in the game? Okay, I guess. Because apparently there's some like awkward stuff happening. Like there's a oh, the chaplain here. Boom. The imposing man covered head to toe in scars is hard to mistake for anyone else. You are looking at Chaplain, confessor to the late Dens Ballardo, those whose funeral now seems like an eternity ago. Oh, this guy! She bows differently. Your lordship, it's nice to see the Saint Drusus has protected your neck from the heretics and the Xenos since we last met. Shame how it always sad events that bring us together. Last time was at a funeral, and now it feels like half a footfall needs a memorial service. If your lordship has something to say, say to the Drusian mission, you can count on having my ear. Reverend Heroin's demise has left me the senior missionary on footfall, I suppose. I'm authorized to speak on behalf of my brothers and sisters. Nice. Long time no see, Chaplain. Same as always. Bring the Emperor's light to the. Did you get those tweezers? No, I didn't yet. But thank you for finding those. What is your opinion on this situation? Apparently, I didn't talk to this guy. Honestly, perhaps this began as a cleansing, but since day one, it's looked more like frenzy. We wouldn't move in charge. You'll hear no argument from me. We lost Reverend Hennis, my brothers and sisters despair, but I, hardened killer that I am, had seen many my comrades die before. Do you grieve, Reverend? I do. A grand man he was, with a strength of character that was only rivaled by the fervor of his faith. Huh. So the awkward part is I convinced Heronius to help us. but he ended up changing his mind. I'm gonna hope that that doesn't have like some repercussions. Hopefully not. Have arrested a dangerous saboteur who attempted to gain entry under the bridge. Uh-oh. Well, what is so unusual about the saboteur? Most definitely a tech priest. He found his way aboard the ship and penetrated all security systems with staggering ease, both his ability to communicate with the machine spirits and the combat potential. The intruder, he offered no resistance at all. Instead, he asked for an audience with the great machine spirit. When he realized that the enforcers had no idea what he was talking about, he asked to meet with you. Very well, I will speak with him. How do I do this? Huh. I thought I did this already. The group of saboteurs, whose movements are suspiciously well synchronized, stares at the towering prisoner. You do not need to hear them speak to recognize Lumos, who has seen fit to attend to the interrogation. The captured man, if he can be called that, looks positively gigantic next to the enforcers at his side. Deadly looking metal gleams dimly beneath his faded crimson robe. His hands are folded obediently, and his echidai dreads are perfectly still. I've been eating a lot today. I ate a salad. I ate egg on toast with some ham, some coffee, some fruit, some fish, and rice, and vegetables. I had a lot. I greet the master of this vessel cathedral and offer my humble apologies for this uninvited intrusion. I apologize to you as well, brother. And of course, I must beg forgiveness from you, Great Spirit. It was not my intent to desecrate your temple. Before I accept your apologies, tell me who are you and why you infiltrate my ship? My name, if it matters, is Asclepius, formerly a computator general, computator general of the Cognizance fleet. Now a liberal recluse with the status of Malatek. Malatecs are exiles whose ideas have not crossed the line of heresy yet have come close to it. They are removed from the fleet's structure to give them a chance to see the folly of their ways and prevent sedition from spreading. All of that is trivial. My past is nothing but a set of archived data. My lost status is a part of a replacement string in the long chronicle of the Cognizance fleet. I come not as the priesthood's messenger, but as a faithful disciple of the most holy Armanat. My brother once served as the engineer prime on this ship. Oh. He was an adherent of the school of discontinuing the cycle, as am I. It has spread that far. I know that my brother perished, but before he did, he sent me a message that told of a journey embarked on by Theodora von Valentius. A journey through a dimensional gate, an artifact more ancient than humanity itself, and toward worlds unknown. The blessed Amunet was with her. There, upon those dark worlds, he witnessed a great miracle, the birth of a machine spirit of incalculable might. My brother believed that this spirit then fell slumber within this ship like a child in a cradle, not responding to lowly plea. That was the purpose of my pilgrimage, to reach the ship where my brother died. A ship upon those decks the blessed Amunet had walked, and prostrate myself before the great spirit. Amunet traveled on this ship? Yes, he did. My brother's words on this were clear. Years ago, Amunet was a part of Rogue Trader Theodore's inner circle before their ways parted. Tell me more about the journey. My knowledge of it is scarce. My brother suspected that his memory, along with the memory of all who might have known the details, had been purposely modified. Oh. He saw it as a sign that the journey had revealed a great truth, and there were those who did not wish to see that truth brought to light. All that he conveyed to me was that Theodora had reached a world unlike any the people of Coronis Expanse had ever seen. There, she unearthed a great treasure of technology, one that Amunet had the privilege of experiencing. What do you know about this great spirit? It is a great miracle. The Omnissiah's breath, praise the Omnissiah, breath meant to help us discontinue the cycle. It was born of the treasure that Amunet and Theodore discovered upon the Dark World. Yet even a being so glorious needs attendants and guides. And as long the cognizance fleet is racked by schism, and my brothers and sisters suffered defeats without end, there is no one to aid this spirit. That is why I came. Does the name Nomos mean anything to you? Nothing. He has not come to know us yet. He will if you let him. We sense that his words are about us, that the story he has told is our story. You are strong, yet you let yourself be caught. Took a vow that I would never inflict physical harm upon lay people. The Omnissiah grants us the power of the true flesh for a purpose other than damaging the frail and blind creatures that all who have not yet tasted his knowledge. Anyways, praise the Omnissiah. I have made my decision. Whatever it is, I will accept. And as will I, and yet I pleaded that my brother be shown leniency. His story initializes thought. We ask you to keep him for us. Interesting. Your actions have not caused no harm, and so I shall not harm you. You are free. You may stay on my ship if you so choose. I cannot ask for more. All I wish is to remain on these halls and observe in reverence the Great Spirit's deeds. Let the cycle be discontinued. Huh. Fuck, no. I salute the ruler of this ship. You were in the servitor's body at Magna Accessio, Nomos, so how is it that you are once again in a cogitator? And was there not a cogitator or in the servitor? We cannot say where we are, but our existence is tied to the existence of the ship for now. So you really are the spirit of the ship. We do not know what we are, but the ship is not us. The ship is our cradle. We may rise from it one day. We would like that. Bodies are not mere shells. No, they are shells. A human's existence is more than the existence of its shell. This is obvious to us. There is always something more, something that simmers and shines, for which the dark light and wicked hunger are always reaching. That's an interesting way to put it. I see you have found your great spirit. I have found a miracle, and at the end of my worldly road, I have never seen and never will see anything more meaningful than the spirit of Nomos. In the face of its multitude, we are all nothing but the fixed values of an erroneous function. You read of the dead man recovered from Theodore's cache, and then you said the incident marked the beginning of Nomos. What did you mean by that? Yes, Nomos, remember. You brought us data sustenance, and it contained a name, Epitaph. We recognized it. No, not like that. And the name we recognized, the place where Nomos originated. Incident on N87, okay, was a ship-wide system failure of some kind. It and Epitaph had something to do with the ship flying better. The incident marked the beginning of us. The ship became better because of us, too. These are all links in the same chain, but we cannot piece them together yet. The people who accompanied Theodore on her travels are strangely unaware of the incident and Epitaph. Human shells are subject to external influence. Perhaps someone purged their memory archives, or perhaps they simply do not want to access them. It is a shame that no new information was obtained, but Nomos are grateful that you tried. Nomos suddenly falls silent. Symbols race chaotically across the screens of the huge cogitator, and you hear an almost human groan come from the depths of the machine. Nomos understand, realize, comprehend themselves. We have analyzed the data with which you have sated us, and we have recreated the sequence of events. First, there was Epitaph. It was a world, but it was merely a case, a container, for something we cannot name and cannot understand. Theodore and this ship have been to that place. Something was lifted up from the world with a gift. A trusted priest in crimson, one who identified himself as Armanat, comprehended the gift raised from Epitaph, and from it he created what the databanks list as a tech light. But that is not how Nomos came into being. We are not invented. We were not freed. We came into being by accident. Theodore's ambition, the myriad mechanism of the huge ship, Armanat's mind, the inquisitive attempts to comprehend and extract the dormant blight, the dormant Epitaph, what lies hidden in its depths. In between it all, we slipped in, connected, and emerged like an electrical discharge between the poles. Accident, incident. That is what we are. We have no purpose, no history. Nomos just are. You know where this Epitaph is? The data is gone, deleted, erased, deliberately, but we cannot trace who did it or why. Heck, light. A gift, but a terrible one. You would call it a weapon. Theodore coveted it. She needed it desperately, but we do not know why. How is Armanat involved in all this? He desired knowledge. Theodore allowed him to explore the gifts of Epitaphs, slaking his thirst, but we know it did not bring him happiness. And the footprints of his slaked thirst, fear followed. Blessed Armanat was involved in the birth of the spirit named Nomos. I do not believe for a moment that he could have been frightened by this miracle. It was not us he feared. He did not know us, but only suspected. His mental processes were occupied by the tech blight. That was what he feared. He wanted protection from it. The ship was on Epitaph. Armanat traveled aboard it, investigating the tech blight, and Nomos was born as a result of an incident. So how was it possible that no one of the crew knew the whole truth? Truth was hidden deliberately. Your officers' memories were stolen. All the cognitive memories banks were wiped. It took you feeding us the truth bit by bit for us to piece together and understand. Who has the resource, the knowledge, and the power to accomplish such a feat? It would have been beyond the capabilities of the blessed Avenat himself, and he would never destroy knowledge. This story disturbs me. It sounds like an echo of the sacrilege whose name is the preservation of ignorance. The spirit of Nomos must be protected with the encroachments of that power that tried to conceal the truth of its birth. Enough about the past, let us talk about the future. You do, in fact, have a purpose in this. Then tell us, what is our purpose? To simply live, comprehending yourself and the world. Life does not need a purpose to justify itself. To simply live. Horus the Servitor dutifully repeats your words, but seemingly without understanding them. Nomos is preoccupied. The huge calculator continues to sing a squeaking song, running unknown calculations. Blessed be this spirit, a great path and a great future life for it, for we must assist it on its way. Interesting. Okay. That was intriguing. Well, anyways, let's go down and talk to our girl down here.
Words cannot describe how boring the... Right here? Are you... doing this in full view of everyone? It is unseemly.
Greetings.
Alright, so I don't think it'll be us. Okay, so she didn't have anything to say about us essentially killing Heronius. Unidentified Imperial void ship. Upon your approach, the Scarlet Pursuer sends out a hearty greeting. Captain Demir Shani wishes good health upon you and your entire dynasty and asks if you might have any up-to-date information on Burning World. Let them know. You can find it later. The captain looks forward to meeting you again. Okay, you receive the Scarlet Pursuer director's itinerary. Huh. Ooh, what's this? The gigantic asteroid surface is densely sown with craters and pits leading onto deep caves. Augurs indicated that the asteroid consists of layers characteristic by strange heterogeneity. There is a high probability of finding valuable resources inside the stone. They can be extracted by sending an exploration team deep into the tunnels. Send a team. Yoink. 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 Nice. Guess that's all there is in that section. Oh, right. Oh, right. I think Jay has something to talk about. Now that we've finished her thing.
Shireen, O glorious son of dozens of worlds and billions of subjects, have you come to converse with Jai Haydari about the sweetness of her soul? Or do you wish to speak to a trade representative of the Imperium? Well, does the guise of one of the most powerful people in the Expanse suit me?
I would like to see the real you.
You sure about that, my lord? That can be arranged. Oh my, I beg your forgiveness, Shireen. I'm pretty sure the real me would earn herself a one-way trip to the airlock before the end of her first watch.
How's your gang faring?
Like you need to ask Shireen. These Ashmags and Kashaz are tenacious. They lick their wounds faster than the Ajji themselves. Tora finally got an implant for her jaw. Now she can speak properly instead of braying like a toothless donkey. She's been recruiting strapping guys and gals too, because Falco culled our ranks. May the Ajji savage the soul of that interstellar piranha.
You said you wanted to reflect on what has happened?
Oh, yes, Shireen. And here is what I think. Since the day we first met, I have been tossed about like a boat in a storm. Battered, dashed against the rocks, lashed by the waves. And then I was flung onto the shore, and a fabulous gift washed up beside me. A precious pearl of the deep. The Mercatum Tabula Officiale. And you know what? I enjoyed it. Yes, I was slammed face first into the rocks, and was up to my neck in water. But I finally had a taste of freedom. Just a smidge. Just a little bit. But it was enough to make me dream of it every night. Void, crack and take the Kasbalika and the cold trade. As for our mutual business, Sherry, I will remain your loyal partner if you desire. An equal partner.
This is your choice to make, Jay. All I can do is support it.
Then it is decided. Starting today, I will sail toward the future I choose. What a thrill it would be to ride the waves wherever they want to take me.
Jay's communication device lights up, indicating an incoming message. She gives you a polite nod, looks away, and focuses on the message that is being transmitted to her comm bead. With each passing moment, her expression darkens, then she cuts off the transmission with a nervous gesture. What was it about?
Nothing important, really. Just a small commercial matter.
Since when do... I'm going to be nosy. Since when do you do small commercial matters make you so nervous?
Fine. Maybe it's better to let you know.
Why is there no dialogue? Voice. Anyways, Shireen, I have received an important message. Mercy on and the mission circle want to see me. Quite the honor. I won't lie and say it's completely safe, but perhaps you wouldn't mind coming with me? Who are the mission circle? What is the meeting about? The circle are the high-ranking agents of the Caspella Commission. They already know I took Falco's life, and they're about to hear that I want to take over his trade, but for that, I need their approval. Why do you want me to go with you? Because Mercy will be there. He settles all disputes and conflicts in the mission. I don't want to go up against him on my own. Why are you so afraid of him? Because I was with him before. He helped me relocate the expansion from the Calicus, and he helped me make a name for myself in the mission, become a coal trader, to take Crystal's place when he died, but it was more than that. He was my teacher and my lover. He knew everything about my past, like you do now. I was with him for a long time. I belonged to him heart and soul, but later I wanted a different life, so I left. I can't say for certain that I didn't break his heart as I went. That's why I'm afraid to see him again. If he hasn't forgiven and forgotten, he will try to dominate me again, and I am not sure that I will be able to stand up. Not because I love him, but because I once idolized him. Of course. Thank you. It means a lot. It won't keep you away from the important matters. Good thing I quick saved. Tense faces turn towards you, the faces of people who are hard-nosed, hard-fisted, and hard-hearted. The cold traders maintain a different role, a silence which is broken only by the hiss of the smoldering oil roll being smoked with a relish by a dark-haired, aristocratic-looking man in a sumptuous coat. Ah, Vladimir! The seats have been claimed. Now we discuss the trade. Where am I at? Oh, I'm right there. Jay, her face frozen in a panel mask, glares at the dark-haired stranger, who responds with a subtle, patronizing smile. Survey the people. The peddlers of the coal trade sit in a meek silence. When the dark-haired man's gaze casually falls on them, their heads drop lower. Jay, with her chin raised, seems to be the only refutation of this man's absolute superiority, but her strained expression makes it clear that she is not affected by his presence either. Not unaffected. Gotcha. The strangers exude aristocratic hauteur here. Okay. Not today. Quite a fox to you all. Rogue trader Zergon von Valancius has come to our meeting to ensure that his interests will not be harmed. Greetings, Your Lordship. I am Mercy, the organizer of this gathering of upstanding and enterprising men and women. The jubilation that has engaged in my soul at the news of your visit was not overshadowed even by the host of questions it raised, primarily about how your interests came to lie in such close proximity to ours that I was granted the honor of seeing you at a meeting of the mission's highest circle. Questions arise and are resolved, and the wise should not darken their hearts. The circle will hear J. Admirath Fadrin Temerea Afrit. Yeah, that's a long name. I am laying claim to Falco's business, his territory, and his crew. He tried to take mine and he lost, so now I will take his, and I want the circle to endorse my claim. Is that so? Can the circle agree to that? After all, Falco's sentence was not handed down by us, but by you alone. Does that mean that now you speak for us and instead of us a dangerous proposition. I am certain that Jay's management of Falco's assets will be more profitable for the Caspalica. Falco was sloppy and he paid too much attention to side projects. My network of contacts is larger and my patron is more powerful. I guarantee that revenue will increase by at least a third. The cold traders' eyes dart to each other. You can tell by their faces that Jay's words have hit their mark, but an imperious and slightly irritated gesture from Mercy begins the silent flurry of conversations to an end. Mundi can't buy a new head to replace one that's full of bullets. You're asking us to set a dangerous precedent. We're putting a bejeweled grenade in our hands, Shireen. Give Jade an encouraging smile. You're not going to let them fleece you, are you? Do you have a backup plan? Jade responds with a brittle smile. The ease with which you read my heart frightens me, Shireen. The crashing sound of doors being kicked in and screams filled the room. The sharp tang of burning Iceland hangs in the air. The cold traders freeze, giving the barrels pointed at them their full attention. An old, familiar expression appears on Jay's face, the look of a satisfied predator. Mercy, do you remember what you always scolded me for? You are quick to deny the thought that you might deserve something, Shireen. That's what you said. Thank you for the lesson. This time I will not be humble. Falco's contracts are mine. Falco's crew is mine. Speak up if you disagree. The rest of you, at ease. Only short and bloody songs. Only short and bloody songs are born at the sound of weapon fire. You think you can force... You could have warned me. I wasn't sure what I would do, but you helped. Sure. And Jay's lips burn against yours and leave behind the taste of tart wine balanced with honey sweetness. He kisses you with the desperation of a woman who has found a sip of water moments before she dies of thirst. The world stops for several moments, but out of the corner of your eye, you can see Mercy's face twist into a pained grimace. There's the Jay I remember. Breaking through the avalanche of the past that was covering my grave was not easy, Shireen, but I have risen. Have you got the message, Mercy? I'm not an idiot. I'm not going to argue with a rogue traitor and a loaded auto pistol. You still see Jay as the girl who needed your protection. Forget that girl. She is a different person. I do believe we can consider this meeting closed. Most certainly, the circle proves Jay Hadira's claim. Our trading is concluded. The representation of the mission on my station undertakes to ensure that the interests of Mistress Hadira will not be harmed. I might be reloading. Not because of that one failed check, but well, I mean, like, that should have been an easy check, but I failed that check. I mean, every check so far has just been actually pretty easy, so. I'm gonna do the coercion check instead.
Shireen! Oh, glory! It is hard to argue against words as wise as they are sweet, Shireen. Except sometimes, guys, like you. Oh, yes. And you know what? I enjoyed it. Eh,
I love it how like it gives me the option to like choose all my party members, but turns out it's only. I advise going into a dispute. It would be foolish to pass with the amount of the money. Only you. It would seem they are more afraid of you than Mercy. And perhaps one of the senior traders wishes to say their piece, or is he the only one who gets to speak around here? Roughly Quiblet, the name. Better pirates, better organization. Perhaps you have an argument to support your claim. From robbing me, you did not stop him from killing my friends. Has the Circle voted for my removal? Not as far as I know. Either you admit that you allowed Falco to break the rules, or you have to act like they still matter. According to the rules, Falco was out of line, and I punished him on your behalf, let's say. Of accused, and so you cast an accusation in return. A logical move. Motion to Mercy's eyes, we look J. Oh, so okay, so it really doesn't matter. It's gonna go that way anyways. It is clear to you that this is a man unaccustomed to enduring such indignities and equally unaccustomed to forgiving those who have wronged. Okay. Well, that was awkward. So it ended up being, it didn't really matter, but we got a little bit more out of it. All right, now let's see what she's got for us.
Ah, Shireen. The burden of a trade representative of the Imperium is a hefty one, especially when said representative is dabbling in the cold trade on the side. Whew, it is exhilarating, as if everyone suddenly became allies and enemies at the same time. So how are you doing, oh precious apple of my eye? Is there a sweeter subject in the universe to discuss, Shireen? Not now. Not today. You will probably laugh at me, but I'm afraid to be alone with you without my mask. Vulnerability is frightening. But I know I will overcome my fear in time.
Interesting.
Oh,
The only sign of may your
Okay. Because there's not much else for me to do here. Okay, so I need to go there, and I also need to go here. So that means... Oh, right. Vabos 4. Where was Vabos 4 at? Oh, excuse me. Gamma. Bonus. Oh, right here. Okay. Wish it would just tell me. I really wish it would actually just tell me how much I'm missing. Whoa. Sure. Yoink. Well, I don't really do much healing in combat, so I would get 18 people out of that. Wow, good God. But I think this would probably be the best one because we are fighting a lot of Xenos. Captive Xenos. Where's that at? Oh, right there. Ooh, really? Do I have to do that one? Oh, wow. Oh, no, it's here? Yeah, none of these can be done unless I... Oh, one of these can't be done unless I do Holy Ammunition. That gives me Explorators 20,000. All allies gain plus 20% minimum damage to their ranged attacks. The rogue traders' weapons carry the blessings of the supreme armor. Okay, that seems pretty good. That seems very good. That gonna be an... looks like that'll be enough. Just go ahead and grab that. Jump back out of this. Wish I could just... Owlcat, you really need to allow... Oh, wow, there we go. Boop. Nice. Blessing of the Tiered. I would gain plus 20 Iconoclast. I would lose some security and efficiency. Wow, that will put me down to 7 security. Wait. Oh. So even if this passes, I will still be at 10? Interesting. Is that the same for this? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Oh, yeah, apparently. Sure. "21 mechanisms. Good God. I think I would probably end up going to this. Oh, I'm short. Oh God, that looks like a lot of points. Oh, excuse me, chat. Sorry. All right, now I gotta look at what I have for stuff on the bridge. Back now. I gotta go back into the Trucians. The shipping. Welcome back, Ernst. Why must I actually go back and forth? Unless there's like a way I can actually look at my stuff beforehand. Okay, explore tours. Oh God. I don't think there's gonna... Yeah, there's no way I'm getting to that anytime soon, so... Yeah, I won't be getting that actually. Which is slightly unfortunate. Slightly unfortunate. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Still got all of this to get. That's in the works. That's the last one. That's the last one there. I have finished with all this. Oh. Your lordship, cruise message arrived. What is this abandoned complex? I want to know more. You have any idea? Alright, have we tried communicating? What do my advisors make of this? Basically, I'm just completely ignoring all this. Oh dear God. No callous cogitation boards. Huh. Alright, Argenta. Boop. That's it from here? Yep. From there. Still gotta, I need to get up there to deal with all that before I guess I can, oh God. What's going on? Oh, more stuff. Yay. Oh, that's hydrate? Oh, right. Yep. Okay. Reports that the people demonstrate incredible skill investigating the anomalies in advance. Okay. Elect from a time before the fall, order your warriors to aid the spirit. Wreathed in blue, it fights for the Lelithon's purity against its despicable sorcery. Even an echo of this spirit's voice is enough to understand that its cause is just. Oh, those strange to hear the words of our ancestors. What's the matter though? Oh God. Yeah. Support your let. Do. Lulathon's Fury. Interesting. When the wielder... Oh. And then the spirits disappeared, but for how long, the bodies of the fallen and the strange relic discovered amid the ruins. Interesting. Oh, great. I gotta make sure... Oh, yeah, we'll be fine. That might not happen for a while. Done there. That's only got a few left. I've got to take care of this. But let's go ahead and carry forth. Maybe we'll get the dialogue with Jay, or maybe even with Cassia. A group of messengers in luxurious garbs delivered a strongbox and several chests bearing the insignia of House Orselia to the ship. I suppose the use of gold-clad servants instead of servitors was an extravagant attempt by the navigators to draw the attention of the rogue trader. Considering the incident on the capital world, the enforcer officers checked the novice nobility gifts thrice. I am pleased to report that none of them threaten you or Lady Cassia's or the crew's well-being. Having said that, a closer examination of the strongbox by the Tech Adeptus revealed the data slate with a vid message addressed personally to you alongside some kind of encrypted data. We dared not touch them without your instructions. What vid message? Show me. As you command. Vigdis issues several orders. Okay. Rogue Trader. A familiar piercing voice comes from the calculator's Vox systems, and you see a bloated face with sagging skin and a gaping hole where the nose should be. We, Great Regent Aranto Orselio, send greetings and hope this message finds you in good health. You spared Great Regent Aranto's life while passing judgment on the Navigator's House Orselio. Our House Orselio will soon hold a grand council within the Palace of Atlas, the holy relic that connects all navigators of our house. This meeting will take place not in the physical world, but in the world of thoughts, dreams, and visions. It is the only way to avoid bloodshed and decide the fate of the sacred child at last. Thanks to the Atlas, we feel that the soul of the child is full of dismay, and yet the Rogue Trader's words bear a lot of weight with the child, so he may soothe its anxiety and lead the child down the right path, a path of accepting its duty before the house and ascending the Novator's throne. I hope you consider my offer, for it is in your favor. Do not only strengthen the bond between our dynasties, but multiply your riches at the same time. Of the gifts accompanying this message are but insignificant part of the Great Regent's gratitude. I am told the message has been relayed to your Conqueror, Lord Captain. I hope that it did not get corrupted during playback or delivery. The code of the encryption hidden in the data. Yes, Lord Captain. A messenger servo skull has been sent to the Omnisci servant's compartment. Once the data has been decrypted, I will notify you immediately. This will be all for now. Aww. Cassia? What do you think of this girl?
Words cannot... I have enjoyed...
Okay. Okay, I guess I need to get to Targonis. Urgent report from the servants of the Omnissiah. They have managed to locate a second message in the House of Serial's data slate hidden in the shadow of the first one. As soon as it happened, the machine spirit repelled it and started devouring the decrypted data. The acolytes of the cult Mechanicus are performing the rites to appease it and slow down the process of annihilation, which we do. Display the message on the screen right now. I had no doubt that your servants would find my trace. They are far cleverer than the ones employed of the great regent of House Orselio. I feel extremely awkward that our first encounter took place under such unfortunate circumstances. Truth be told, I saw a worthy person behind the lofty title only after fate put me on the death's precipice. You hesitated to end my life despite holding it in your hands. Your noble deed gave me enough food for thought. Despite everything transpired, I still believe we may become loyal allies to one another. I presume you already know that House Orselio will be holding a grand council in the depths of that accursed Atlas very soon, and we cannot ignore the call. For we are bound to it against our will. But if you convince this Lady Cassia to reject the Atlas and break the centuries-old shackles behind our house, we could turn over a new page. Having said that, I will accept a different outcome. Should the child die, I am not going to shed any tears. I will accept any choice, Rogue Trader. My people have nothing else to lose, but you could benefit from our friendship. There is an emerald among the stars of Artemis, my gift to you for sparing my life. Head through the storms and torrents. I'm very sorry, Lord Captain. The servants of the Omnissiah could no longer restrain the machine spirit's hunger. I hope you were able to see the vid message through the end. Interesting.
I have enjoyed.
Interesting. I have no idea how that's actually gonna go. Alright, so I need to get here to talk to Winterscale. I might as well go ahead and pop into here to essentially... Oh, I could have... Wait, no, let's actually pop it down into here. Nani? I have been thinking about what I promised you before about satisfying your curiosity. Uchiukari and Abanke are different. This difference cannot be explained in words. It can only be felt. Understanding the nature of the true Aldari is possibly only for one who participates in their rituals, their entertainments, their pleasures. You told me you were interested in knowing me and my world. Well, since our fates remain intertwined, I see no reason to deny you that knowledge, or myself a fleeting titillation. I will gladly do your will, Zircon. It would please you to partake of the feast. What do you mean by the by feast, I mean a feast as I understand it. No victuals or libations, however fine, can be a substitute for what states the Eldare's soul itself. From mortal passions of tortured flesh, terror, suffering, despair, all that which we take by right from other inferior creatures. You already know what I mean, don't you? I saw it in your eyes when you touched Arames's imprisoned soul. Do not lie. You were singed by the sparks of the flame that burns within me, the flame that feeds on pain. Together we will descend to the bowels of this buck, your ship. We will find a compartment full of unsuspecting prey. We will slaughter them all, every last one of them. Are you planning to kill my people for your own amusement? Why for only amusement? For our amusement. Haven't you been craving to uncover the secrets of my very nature? Well, I mean, you just have to talk about it. You don't have to tell me about it. I refuse to kill my people for sport. Perhaps we could do with some more pleasant conversation over a few glasses of wine? I am offering you something that has been granted to no monkey before you. Do not insult my indulgence of you. I refuse to kill my people for sport. You will kill them by the dozens every day for the sake of your vanity. I have seen them perish. I have no interest. Then I will find something else to occupy myself with, something more exciting than attempting to pierce through the veil of your ignorance. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, if it's the physical matter that's happening, yeah, no. You just have to tell me about it. You don't actually have to talk. You don't actually. I'm not interested in actually doing it. Thank you very much. However, chat. Fortunately though, need to go.